I am the best at hanging pictures. Actually, probably not, but I got that one up. And then Elsa's gonna have to go back up here. I wish I could have her not as high, but this thing's in the way. Yeah, I just tested it. Because of this, the picture actually sits above the door frame now that the poster is framed, which annoys me because I want it to be level with this. I could end up hanging something else here, but then where am I gonna put Elsa? Like, it just barely fits on that wall, but I don't want to put it there because that's where I want to put the Society 6 print I'm getting, because that's what you see when you're in the living room, you're like sitting on the couch, and you look over here, you don't see these walls, you see that wall. And so I want that to be like the really pretty picture I'm ordering. And then, Elsa, what am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? I mean, I could just have an uneven picture, but that's a little bit weird. So I just had a thought for the Elsa poster. If I don't want it here, I could put it up there. But that would involve moving the dolls. Then where would I put the dolls? And would that look weird? Ah, that would look weird too, because the Belle poster and the other poster would be lower and this one would be almost to the ceiling. Oh, sorry, I should stop talking about it, but it's really frustrating and I don't know what I want to do. But I've been waiting for a package to be delivered and it wasn't delivered yet, and I just checked the tracking and it says it was delivered, and I was like, okay, maybe it fit in the mailbox, but I didn't expect it to. But it did. They just really squeezed it and crushed the thingy. But I got these. Oops, I pushed a button. Anyway, I got these little cellophane bags. They're 4 1/4 by 6 1/8 inches. So these are going to be used for my prints that I ship out for Patreon orders, and just prints that I put up on my online store. I actually wasn't initially planning on selling A6 size prints in my store. That's like the little approximately 4 by 6. Actually, I probably will get 4 by 6 because I think I'll print those ones here, and I'm getting my bigger prints made elsewhere. And I wasn't even gonna like put smaller prints in my store, but I thought, you know what? Let's do it, because I'm having to go get stuff printed for Patreon anyways. Although the Patreon ones are going to be exclusive to Patreon, but I thought, why not throw up some little smaller prints in my online shop. So I have 500 baggies. I'm excited now. Now I want to go print off some stuff, because the first print, since there is no exclusive video, well, there will be an exclusive print for the first month, but it'll also be a bonus print since my online store is not open yet, and that'll be the Solemn Dewdrops picture. So I need to print off some 4 by 6s for that, and I kind of want to do that sooner rather than later, so I might do that before I have the next ones available to go get printed, so I'll have to make 2 trips. But I'm just all excited, and that way I have some visuals for the Patreon video, because I'm going to be explaining stuff in the video, but I also want to cut to some visuals of different things, and like, yeah, so I might do that. So that's exciting. I'm going to finish hanging stuff and fold laundry. Then I need to finish coloring stickers, and then I need to get cracking on building rigs for the new Daily Bumps intro. So it's gonna be the same character designs, just I'm doing like vector animation in Toon Boom, similar to Flash animation. So I want to build some character rigs so that I can animate, like use those rigs to animate anything. So yeah, I gotta get to work and maybe clean up, because you know, there's the usual mess around here. So I was just thinking about going out to get some food, because we didn't go grocery shopping in a while, and I don't want to have soup again, so I'm thinking I'm going to Tim Hortons or something for a sandwich. And I was like, oh, let's check my email before I go. By the way, where did I put my phone? Jeez. Anyway, I checked my email, and there's an email from Curry's, because I signed up for their newsletters, and it's kind of like a buy more, save more sale right now. So if you spend $25, you get 10% off. If you spend $50, you get 15% off. And if you spend $100, you save 20%, and it doesn't say anything about excluding Copics. So I think I know what I'm doing tonight, because I tried ordering those a while ago, you know, when I was trying to order them and it wouldn't let me add it to my cart. And the next day it was working, but I was kind of like over it and kind of just exploring other options with that other website and stuff. But yeah, so I think it's all good, and I should definitely make my order now and get 20% off. Okay, so the sale starts tomorrow. Not today, so I gotta wait a little bit, but still, Okay, put clothes on, get your food. Put clothes on and get your food. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every time I get up from my desk and then come back, my pen is nowhere to be found, like my tablet pen. And I don't, oh there, oh gosh. I knew vlogging I would find it. I even looked back there already. Whenever I can't find something, Christian, I just vlog and then I find it. It was behind my tablet, or behind the Cintiq, but like stuck underneath it at the same time. So I didn't see it when I checked behind it before. Anyway, now that I have my pen, I'm working on some sticker things. So here is one of my sticker sheets completed. I heart mermaids. I think it's super cute. And I'm just gonna finish up the next one. Here's the next batch of stickers. It's the Baylee J set. I feel like it's not as unified in terms of a color scheme, but I don't know, I still kind of like it. And that'll be all I make for now for stickers. I will be making more in the future, but I'm just starting with the 2 sets, this one and the mermaid one. So yeah, and this took me so long. Like, it's already midnight and I didn't work on the Daily Bumps intro at all, so that's kind of sad. But at least I got these done finally. So I guess I'll have to work on the intro tomorrow. All right, so it is Thursday night. I had work today and I'm back now, and I ordered some Copics from Curry's, and this might be my last Curry's order ever. Well, of the refill, I mean, I guess I could go back for refills one day, maybe, if they have the ones I want, but I had a whole list of 11 refills and they only had 3 of them, so I got those 3 refills and then 49 Copic sketch markers. And one of them is actually one I already have, Y11, but that's one of the ones that I ran, like the markers dried out. And I was like, you know what, I eventually want to replace my chows with sketch anyway. Like maybe, I don't know, I just like to think that. I don't know if I ever will. So I bought a color that I already have. But yeah, 48 colors and 3 refills from Curry's. And I used the 20% off discount code, which saved me just about $70. It was like 68, like high 68. So yeah, and free shipping. And I don't have to worry about customs or anything because it's coming from Ontario. So, oh, that is just, that's a pretty good deal. I'm just sad because I'm not really going to be able to order anything off there again. They don't have every Copic color, and on the website it mentions special orders, but you have to pick them up in store. I'm still going to email them and see if they can ship special orders, because that would be great and I would love them forever. I essentially bought every color I didn't have that they did have, and excluding this gray section and everything below the gray section. So they didn't have the fluorescent colors, and they did have special black number 110, but I was like, that's not a priority of mine right now. So I stayed away from any grays because they did have the grays and they did have one special black 110. But anyways, I didn't get those, but I got everything on the color side of the chart that they had, but it's actually not that much. It was 48, because I mentioned I got 49, but one's dupe. So yeah, there were 48 colors that they had that I didn't have. And I don't know where I'm gonna get the rest, so that's why I'm gonna see about special ordering. So yeah, and that'd be nice for refills in the future too. So, that's why I'm like, well, if they don't do special order for me, I can never order from there again because I have everything now. So that was frustrating, yet at the same time I still ordered a ton of Copics. I just didn't necessarily get the colors I originally planned on, but a lot of them were just guesses anyway. I'm like, hey, there's a big gap in my chart where I don't have any of those. Like, let's pick a couple of them. So that's that. And the only color I like really wanted was E33, and they had it. Although I was kind of bummed about some of the dark greens, but I still got a couple. Like I got G99 and G29, but not G90. And I didn't get YG99. I just like those dark colors, and that's one thing I noticed. They'd have quite a few of the bright colors, and as soon as you get lower in the chart to the darker colors, that's when they would not have them. And I'm like, please, Curry's. So I'll just contact them and see what's going on. And then after that, I need to work on the Daily Bumps intro. Hey, Christian's coming back right now. I can hear him coming in. Anyway, I need to get cracking on the Daily Bumps intro because I really only have like 2 weeks to do the whole thing. 2 weeks and a day, really, when I was planning it out. So I like scheduled out what I need to get done what day to finish it, and I'm just like, my God, like, it's gonna be pretty busy. So It's gonna be a lot of late nights and me glued to my computer. Hi Christian, I'm just talking to myself. No response. Maybe he has his headphones in. Hi Christian! I was talking to you and you weren't answering. I was like, he must have his headphones in. Sounds pretty loud. Hey guys, so I feel like I haven't vlogged in forever. Yesterday I didn't film anything because I just live streamed for pretty much the whole day. I mean, it was only like a 6-hour and 15-minute stream or something, but that took up a good portion of my day. I was working on building characters for the Daily Bumps intro that I'm doing, so I got the Brian one done on the live stream, and then I started on Missy after I ended the live stream, and I got like most of her done. Like there's still quite a bit to do. I just have to do different hand shapes because I just did the basic hand. I need to draw different hand shapes, and then I need to draw all the different face shapes, like different eye shapes, different mouth shapes, all that stuff. But I was up till 4 a.m. and got quite a bit done, like more than I was expecting. I was like, oh man, it's already so late, I'm probably not gonna get much done. And I did pretty good, so I wanna keep working on that today. Today's just been kind of a chore day. Like we went and got groceries, we tidied up. Well, I still have more tidying up to do. My desk is still a little bit messy, but my brain is like mush today. I'm about to vacuum, did laundry, you know, all that kind of stuff. So just trying to just finish up my chores so I can keep working on more animation rigs. It's, yeah, well, I don't know. I call it a rig, but it's not like a rig in the sense that it has bones, which you can do in Toon Boom, but it's more just like different joints. Like I'm making a puppet, and I don't want to explain it, but if you're at the live stream, you would know what I'm doing. And I think I'm gonna live stream tomorrow again too. It's just a good way to keep me focused, like just stay at my computer and just work and not get distracted and all that. So yeah, there'll be another one tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'll finish up Missy tonight and get working on another one, like either Ollie or Karma. And then once I have all the rigs done, I'm going to draw the sets. And then once I have the sets, I can start animating. And yeah, I'm only doing like, I mean, I don't want to go into details, but like this new intro is going to be separate clips that can be pieced together in whatever order you want. And there's going to be like extra clips. So like you can kind of mix and match a character's introduction. Like for example, one day in the intro, Brian might get introduced a certain way, and then another time you see the intro, it's a totally different animation for Brian, that kind of stuff. So I'm really doing like 3 intros, like the equivalent of 3 intros worth of animation. But right now I'm just focusing on getting one version done. So that's like what I want to get done in these next 2 weeks. So I'm saying I'm drawing the sets and building the rigs, but I might have to draw, like make additional stuff. Like for example, right now the characters are seeing it a 3/4 view. I might need to add a front view for a character or something. I think I do want to do a front view for some of them. Like it just depends what the action is in the scene. So yeah, like there's still a lot more work to do after these 2 weeks are done, but I just want to get at least like one version of the intro done, like good to go, and then I can work on building the other pieces. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm making good progress so far. I was really worried because I set myself this really strict schedule. I wrote it all out as like I have to get like 1 character rig done per day, 1 set done per day, which isn't too bad, and then animate 1 scene per day, and that eats up my full 2 weeks. So it's like, it shouldn't be too bad though. Like the animation should be pretty easy once I have the rig set up, and there will still be lots of drawing involved, but it'll be so much easier. With Toon Boom, the animation process is so much smoother than it was with Photoshop, because I don't like Photoshop's animation timeline system, so I didn't use it when I did their first intro. I would just export the drawings and combine them together in After Effects, and I don't like that as much because you can't really see your mistakes in real time and see how one frame matches up to the next. And Toon Boom just has some great animation tools that Photoshop obviously doesn't have. And it's vector, which is great. So let's say, like for example, the first Daily Bumps intro, it was like Mario style thingy, and then it zooms in on the characters' faces. when you zoom in, it gets a little pixelated, but because Toon Boom is a vector animation software, when you zoom in, you don't see pixels. Like, you can zoom in infinitely and the picture will not look grainy. So I really like that about it. And like, I don't have to worry about the scale I'm drawing anything. Like, we can scale it up however big we want, whenever we want, all that stuff. So I just think it's gonna be a lot better. It was just really hard for me to get back into the program though. I was forgetting all the shortcuts. I was like having troubles doing simple things like moving a part around, like just little things that are so different that I just couldn't remember how to do. But now that I'm back in the swing of it, I feel like I can work a lot faster and get them done faster, because it was kind of slow for me to get the Brian rig done. But I think we'll be okay going forward. So yeah, I was a little worried about the initial timeline, but now I'm like, you know what? I can do it. I can do it. I got this. Just got to work on it every day for the next 2 weeks, which makes it a little tough because I also want to get a couple more prints done. So yes, but I'm really liking it, and it's fun to like get back in the animation groove. I mean, like, I do animation stuff at work, but I do 3D animation, so it's kind of fun to, you know, practice more 2D stuff. So anyways, I've been battling for a very long time in this clip, so I'm going to vacuum. Yes. It is 4:44 a.m. and I just finished up the Missy rig, so I'm going to go to bed. Okay, you guys, so that's it for this vlog. That was not a full week, but I went to edit the vlog just now, and I have over an hour of footage to go through. So I'm like, you know what, let's break this up into 2 vlogs. It's kind of stupid because I'm going to be uploading them back to back. Like, I'm going to upload one tonight, Tuesday night, and then upload one on Wednesday. If I had paid attention to how much I've been recording, I should have uploaded one maybe on Sunday or Monday, but I don't know, I'll keep that in mind for next time. So there'll be 2 vlogs. Dun, 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 dun. So see you tomorrow in the next vlog. But I'm just gonna see what they have and then try to get the poster frames, potentially one for Link. And I also kind of want to frame this one, this picture here, the signed Tom Felton print. I also have this one. But I don't know if I want to frame this and display it because I'm not like a huge fan of how this picture turned out.